Wow, you guys, just wow. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another video. Welcome to the channel. Things aren't really good in the rap industry, in the rap game, in the entertainment industry today, as in case if you haven't heard, rapper Takeoff, one of the Migos rap group, was just shot dead at a bowling alley in Houston, Texas. Now, everything that transpired regarding this death was absolutely needless. And that's the most painful part of this whole thing, is that the death was absolutely needless. So let's just get into it, because there's a lot of conversation surrounding this that I wanted to talk about regarding this particular shooting. So let's just read here what went down. Rapper Takeoff, best known for as being one-third of the hip-hop group Migos, was shot and killed Tuesday morning, a rap confirmed. The Grammy-nominated hitmaker, whose real name is Kushnik Carrie Ball, I hope I didn't kill that name, I'm sorry if I did, died in a shooting after a fight broke out over a dice game at a private party at 810 Billiard and Bowling in downtown Houston. TMZ reported he was just 28 years old. It's absolutely crazy how this guy's life was just taken away from him. And you know, the worst part of this is that this guy was the most quiet one amongst the Migos group. I'm not too sure if he has any controversy surrounding him. A lot of people have had a lot of good things to say about Takeoff. Many people, I remember a couple of months ago, he came out with this track with Quavo, his uncle, and I think, what was this other guy's name? Gucci Mane. Us versus them. You know, it was still talking about shooting and rapping and who's gonna win. You know, it's us. You know, those sort of things. It was promoting the exact same thing that has happened to him, which is the irony of this particular incident. So apparently, you know, a lot of people were having so much praise for him that this is his time, because he's had one album before, but this particular album was, or the expected album or something like that, was going to be good. This was his time to actually shine, because a lot of people loved his rap in this new one. Now, I'm pretty much familiar with Migos. I'm familiar with their music. I actually enjoy some of their tracks. I mean, Walk It Like It, Talk It, or Walk It Like I Talk It with Drake, Bad and Bougie, and all of these other tracks. I've always enjoyed them. I enjoyed particularly Quavo, especially when he's solo or featuring for other people as well. I've always enjoyed their music. Really not that much going to criticize them, but however, here's the issue. The things that are being promoted in the black community today is really affecting black culture. So I don't know what people are going to, there's a lot of conversations about the black culture and the problems that rap music is actually causing, because this is a needless death. Last month, we heard about another needless death. That's PNB Rock, who was, you know, I think somebody tried to rob him and he refused to give up his chain and whatnot, you know, because these guys, they have to act tough and act hard and all that. And he got shot and died, right? With this guy, it's absolutely needless, because I saw with Takeoff, I mean, it's absolutely needless, because I actually saw the video of the altercation that happened, and it was Quavo arguing with someone over basketball. Now, shortly after the argument, Quavo didn't want the smoke. He didn't really want the argument to continue, just kind of like walked off, and it was like, look, I'm out. I'm done with this, something like that. And he was walking away when somebody grabbed his gun. And the video showed this guy already grabbing the gun as soon as the argument started, ready to shoot. And so whether the guy next to Quavo is the one that shot or not, we don't know. So someone shot 2 bullets, and next thing you know, 10 bullets flies after that shooting, according to reports, right? And so, yeah, down goes Takeoff, who was just standing there minding his own business. I mean, the day earlier on, he was posting a lot of photos on Instagram, you know, that he was going there. They were driving in cars and all that. And he was just standing right there minding his own business. And the reports are he probably might have been shot by a stray bullet. I think there's a report here that says something like that. Police reported already that one person of interest is in custody, because these people are known to these guys. And this is another thing that has been happening with many of these rap shooting. I could remember as far back as when Tupac's, one of the outlaws from Tupac's group, what was his name was shot. Gaddafi. Gaddafi was shot by the cousin of Napoleon, who was also a member of the Outlaws. Also, Stretch was shot. One of the members of Thug Life was shot in and around before Tupac was shot. And Biggie was shot drive-by. So these things have been going on and on and on. But there have been several needless ones. Now, Nipsey Hussle, the person that shot him, was known to him as well. Notice that? That person shot him out of pure jealousy, was wanting to find an excuse to shoot him because Nipsey Hussle was successful and he was not, and they were part of the same gang member. So this is the problem here. These are the things that we're seeing over and over, and this is the way people are showing or proving themselves to be men today, which wasn't the way it was in the old days, right? But when I'm talking about the old days, I'm talking about before gun became rampant in the black community and carrying a gun became something that was cool, made cool by, rap music and whatnot. So this is just nerve-wracking, And if I also remember Proof, the way he died, I mean, he was arguing over, what do you call it? He was arguing over a pool game with someone. Next thing you know, he pulls out a gun, shoots the guy in the head, right? And the guy's cousin, in defense of his own cousin, pops two in Proof's chest and one in his head. And, said he was guilty of murder. I think he was prosecuted of murder or something like that. So these needless deaths keep on happening. And these are the people that we are promoting as the cool ones, and it's really an issue that needs to be discussed, right? Is there anything that can really be done about it? Like, should we keep on promoting this? Because I remember 25 years ago, the movie Friday, I can remember clearly. What's this guy's name? John Witherspoon, who played Ice Cube's father in Friday, right? John Witherspoon was talking to Ice Cube's character, Greg. He saw him picking up a gun because the guy was about to go defend himself against some people that were after him and Smokey, if you all remember that movie. And I would never forget one of the things that John Witherspoon's character, Greg's father, said to Greg when he saw him with a gun. He said to him, these two things, these are all you need to be a man. Do you think you're a man with a gun? And I could remember Ice Cube saying, I'm a man without him. Where are we headed to? How did we come from that point to this point? I really don't understand. How did we come from a place where you should, first of all, I don't advocate for violence, but when it comes to an argument, should be solved with, simple diplomacy, which I think that was what Quavo was trying to do from the video that I saw. However, today in the hood, you could be arguing over a dice. You could be arguing over one thing or the other. Somebody's going to pull out a gun. How many times have we heard this? We're only just hearing more about this one because it happened to somebody popular. But how many times does it happen? Right? In Houston alone, earlier this year, as of January, it was reported that there was more shooting in Houston than in Chicago. More shooting in Houston than in, than in California. That's not saying anything good about California, but Houston is also a tough place. I had relatives that used to live in Houston, so I could understand how bad it was, right? And how bad it is. How did we move from then, where men were recognized by what they could do, achieve with their own pair of hands, but instead, what's being promoted as real men are men who are carrying gun? This is an absolute cowardice act. The person that shot first. And this could have been a mistake killing, but it's still going to be a felony murder because these people were shooting and that's a felon offense. And somebody happens to die as a result. Well, a lot of people are going to be charged with felony murder as a result of what has happened. And it's just unfortunate. And I don't have much more to say about this other than my heart goes out to the family of Quavo, the uncle to Takeoff, the family of Takeoff, and Offset. My heart goes out to them because they're all related. Offset and Takeoff, I think, are cousins. And Quavo is an uncle to Takeoff. So my heart goes out to the family. I cannot imagine what they would be going through right now. And it happened right in front of Quavo, right there and then, where he was trying to help him, but couldn't. The helplessness and the hopelessness he must be feeling right now, that somebody that was just alive and kicking well and happy is gone, it's just, I don't know. It's beyond imagination at this point. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think there's an issue with the culture? Do you think that rap culture promotes something that is detrimental to the community? Because I'm not hearing so many pop musicians getting shot over altercations or arguments. I'm not hearing so many I don't know, country musicians getting shot over this. But yeah, this is 60 rappers since 1987, since Jam Master Jay was shot in 1987, right? So this is 60 rappers, majority of them needless. Some of them were shot because of drug dealings or street dealings and whatnot. But some of them, it was just needless, like this one was absolutely needless. And it was a cowardice act from both sides of the people who were shooting over an argument. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It's a sad one, but yet it is what it is. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, peace, and Sayas out of here. Bye-bye.